Mr. Ng Chee Meng, third time I'm calling your name.
They say third time lucky. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Just two short clarifications. The first one is addressed to Minister Ng Chee Meng. I asked about my cut where I talked about ministry's views and concerns over, or actions over the burgeoning expenditure on tuition, and how this, I feel, disadvantages students of lower socio-economic background. So I would like Minister's response to that. What can we do to do that? Second one is directed to SPS Low Yen Ling. The composition of local academics in context-sensitive faculties in our local universities. I would like SPS, what is the ministry's view towards this? Is there a need, is there a deliberate attempt to increase this composition, this number? So these two clarifications. Thank you.
Minister Ng.
Mr. Speaker, I thank the member for the clarification. To assist our students from lower socioeconomic backgrounds, this is always a work in progress. We will do our best, but it will never be an ending status where we'll be happy with. So you can see from the different programs that we have started, MOE kindergartens is a key example. When we start the kindergarten, we want to address these disadvantages, bring disadvantaged students perhaps to as equal a starting line as possible. So in MOE case, we reserve 1/3 of our places for children from the lower SESs. We provide the different financial assistance schemes. In fact, I've just made in my speech all the different leveling ups of criteria, including EduSave. We also, in our schools, pay very, very high attention to learning support programs for students coming into our primary schools at primary 1. If they are slower, whether in the languages, in English, or in mathematics, we have different programs to support them in primary 1, primary 2, and extend it all the way to primary 6 if required. And most of the kids do well to graduate from these support programs by the time they are at primary 3. And we also have after school. We have also designed after school areas. It's almost like a relaxed area where a VWO person or a teacher stay back to supervise them. They get to hang out in a cool room where there's play, but only after they've done their part. So I have my own experience through the family support services, where we also partner with FSCs to make sure that children that may be from lower SES backgrounds that may not have a conducive home environment, we partner the community services to make sure that they are well looked after, well supervised, so that they are not distracted. But there are ground realities that we have to cope with. Family circumstances, even family abuse, all these are difficult, entrenched sometimes problems that we face. And our teachers even tell me sometimes that they wake up earlier in the morning, go to the flat of a student to bring them to school.
May I request the ministers keep your reply short as well?
Yes, I will. Today for faculty, both tenured and non-tenured, the split between local and foreign faculty is about 50-50. If you look at university leaders, deans and above, it's about 70% Singaporeans, 30% foreigners. Quite in line with Minister Lim Swee Say's 2/3 plus 1/3, more than one. But on your question, I think I fully agree with you. All our universities are national universities, and they must understand local issues, Singapore's and our region's challenges, and they must understand the context of Singapore. People who understand the context of Singapore, faculty can be locals, can be foreigners. So long as they understand the context, they do research that's in that context, I think we welcome them. Having said that, we do want to develop local scholars that will rise up through the ranks, and they're Singaporeans and they do meaningful local research. That's why we have the START program.